About game time. Bring the pain time.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeJounte Murray.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Jokic is out there with McGee. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Connect. And it's Shannon in at the 2. And for the Spurs, we've got Valentine, the dude out there with Castle. And it's Dennis in at the 4 slot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Spurs passing it around.
Get the perimeter.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Murray. Pass to the dude. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. And the basket by Castle.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Shannon. McGee in the corner. For 3, Murray. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach, You know, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And it's Jokic missing.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
That one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Shannon after the made shot from the dude.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Now, here's Valentine. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to the dude. Shoots the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And that one drops.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Pass to McGee. Back to Murray. Here's Shannon. McGee a screen. Driving in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Shannon. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. For three, Murray. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, that's a nice looking three there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Inside, the dude, and the layup's good off the glass. The dude's got 8 points.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Pass to McGee. Murray outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Connect. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And that one's good, the dude.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shannon passes to Jokic. Now here is McGee. Connect with a wide open look. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs leading by 8. Down low, here's Gary. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Murray. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Jokic. To end the run. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Spurs passing it around. Knocked away. Here's the dude. 16 feet away. And rebounded by Connect. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Murray. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. He gets that one. Castle's got 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Shannon. Now Connect. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Spurs leading by 7. Pass to the dude. Out left to the wing. Here's Castle. Drains it from beyond the arc. Castle's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Connect. His last outing with 20 points.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Shannon. Jokic a screen. Shannon, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The dude misses.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He had 56 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Connect. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Denver grabs the miss. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Yeah, there was definitely some.
San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about Prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Jenkins. His last outing, he had 8 points. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And that one, good. Murray's got 8.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
And let's get the update on Dalton Connect's injury. David, any news there?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. He said the foot is really sore right now and that he really can't put any weight on it. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Aaron Gordon. Connect out there with Murray, and it's Jenkins in at the 5. Here's the dude. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
For San Antonio, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Spurs making a change here. Gassol's checked in. Murray, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama outside. Pass to the dude. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas. At the elbow, it's Gordon. To the inside, in transition. Here come the Spurs.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. And here is Jenkins. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. And the jumper is on the mark. Burton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's the dude. 23 points in the game. And good that time. The dude's got 25 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Murray outside. And the 3 ball is good. Murray's got 11 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Pass to connect. And here is Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at San Antonio. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Denver, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And I think for Denver, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic comes in for Jenkins. And McGee subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Murray, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Puts up a three. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
To the paint. Here's Burton. And it's blocked. They recover it. Lets it go from deep. Murray, no good. Spurs leading by 17. The dude. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Spurs shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Pass to Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. Drains the three-pointer. Wembanyama has got 5 points now this quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
They get it back. Murray. And he gets it back. Over to the wing. Here's Burton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's the dude. Behind the back and lays it in. The dude's got 31.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to McGee. Now connect. Can they get it? Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
That's good from Castle. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe. Denver's got. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Denver Nuggets.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. The Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's Murray. We've got the dude. He's out there with Castle. And it's Valentine in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. So it's the Spurs now, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first but misses the second. Denver shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And the shot goes down. Murray's got 18 points in the game.
And that's one of Murray's go-to moves. He gets you on your heels and then just pulls up on a string.
That one falls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. McGee with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's the dude. He's got 34. Pass to Dennis. Here's the break. Here's Shannon. Now connect. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And again, Denver no good.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Valentine passes to the dude. Back to Valentine. Out to the right wing. Castle. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to McGee. Now Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
Here's the dude. Drops in the layup for 2. The dude's got 36.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
To the wing on the left.
Get the perimeter.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Great open look there. And that's 11 points for Dalton Connect.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Gary. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Jokic with the bounce pass. Here's Connect. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
He doesn't get the second one. San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's the dude. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Shannon. He's got 7. Drills the three-pointer. Connects. Got 6 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Jokic. And here is Murray. 18 points for him. Back to Jokic. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Valentine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gary. Here's Castle. Here's the dude. Makes it off the glass. The dude's got 38 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hey, who's watching them?
Here's Shannon. Pass to connect. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Dennis. Dennis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the drive.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Here's Shannon. Murray outside. Now here is McGee. 3-pointer. And again, Denver no good. Here's the dude. He has 40. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
That's good from Valentine. So both teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now here's Murray. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's the dude, 18 feet out. And the basket by Dennis. Dennis has got 7 points in the game.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
The dude, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to connect. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Connects. Got 12 now in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Murray, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's the dude, and he has 42. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to connect. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Jokic, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to McGee. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA.
Man.
Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Wembanyama. 7 points in the game. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Denver making a switch here. Jenkins checked in. .153 left to play here in the third.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Murray, no good. San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Murray surveying the D. Wembanyama against Jokic. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Driving to the basket. For the 3. And the basket by Dennis. Dennis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Connect. And again, Denver no good. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Yet another bucket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him. They can't stop the run with that one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Yo, watch him.
Jenkins with a screen for Connect. Connects from three-point range. Connects, got 23.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Spurs out in front as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Nuggets making a change here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Connect out there with McGee. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Shannon in at the 2 guard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
McGee a screen for three. Murray rebounded by the Spurs. Valentine's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the dude, and he converts the layup. The dude's got 54 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Shannon. And again, Denver no good. The Spurs shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. And that one's good, the dude.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Back to Murray. To halt the run, he squares up and sinks it. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the dude.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Pass to McGee. Clock at 6. From past the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Outside for Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Here's the dude. The 3 from Valentine. Rebounded by McGee. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K.
Okay, Van. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go, 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And for the Heat, James Wiseman is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Cardinal in at the shooting guard position. Well, neither side will be at full strength in this one, Brent. Both teams dealing with injuries.
Well, BA, you can make a lot of money if you knew when injuries were coming. Any NBA team would hire you. But with that unavoidable part of the season, it's opportunity time. Somebody else has been waiting in the wings, trying to get onto the floor, trying to show the coach that they can contribute to winning. So the depth of these teams will play out when injuries occur.
Here's the dude who poked away. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. First shot won't go. Here's Cardinal. Pass to Wiseman. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long? This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to the dude. He drops it from range.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Wiseman. He picked up 10 in his last game. Right side Morant. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Wiseman. No good there.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, but those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Now here's Morant. In his last outing, 10 points for him. The shot misses.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's the dude. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 7. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Adebayo. Right wing. Can they get it? And Ja Morant good for 3.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Adebayo finds Morant. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Cardinal. The dude with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Dennis. Here's the dude, hounded by Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Cardinal. Here's Morant. Here's Cardinal. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Dadier. And the Heat, another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Cardinal, the pass to Morant. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. They swipe it. Back come the Spurs in transition. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. Number 1, San Antonio.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Heat trail by 5. Now Morant. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Tipped away. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Nuggets, delivered quite a performance. He added 61 points, and he was very efficient from the field. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if
Miami calls timeout. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one, and then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Koulibaly. Defense right on him. Uncovered. Nice touch on the bank shot.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to the dude. And a missed layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Clowney in at the center spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Heat trail by 12. Outside Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Clowney. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama against Morant. Over Wembanyama. Rebound by San Antonio. Dennis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Valentine. And the three-pointer goes. Valentine's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Bailey. Misses the 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Castle. Here's Bailey. He's got 5. There's a screen. 4-3. Rebounded by Castle.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Bailey. They set a pick for three. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Heat trail by 18. Outside Koulibaly.
Switch.
Morant looking around. Oh, a bomb from Ja.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
The Spurs have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Outside Koulibaly. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Outside Morant, the three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Rebound Miami. Pass to Bailey. Here's Dadier. Just 5 on the clock. The layup misses.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
The dude gets the bucket.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Dadier. 5 points in the game. Floats one up in the paint. Morant puts it in.
Now it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 18.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From deep, Morant. Rebound by San Antonio. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The sport is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
Well, no doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Heat trail by 19. Here's Cardinal. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Wiseman finds Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, let's take a look at the shooters who have been on a roll since the break. The NBA field goal percentage leaders over the second half of the season. Victor Wembanyama is second.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
That one's off.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And he sinks the second.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's the dude. And the layup is good off the glass. The dude's got 22.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Morant. Pass to Dadier. Now here's Adebayo. Morant with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Dadier. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Castle.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Rebound by the Heat.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
What's really impressed me is his ability to create for others on the offensive end. He's got a sharp mind for the game, and he's put it to use helping his teammates find good shots.
Gillespie's checked in for Ja Morant. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet, he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Adebayo passes to Gillespie. No good with a layup. San Antonio leading by 20. To the paint. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
One shot.
And for the Heat, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Cardinal. There's 1:40 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Dennis with a rebound. Dennis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You take a look at the Heat holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
Well, I think for Miami, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
From 13, and it's Wiseman with the rebound. Difficult situation for Miami. Pass to Bailey to win the drought. Dennis with a rebound. Dennis has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the inside, and he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Heat shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. Here's Dadier. Miami, no good that time either.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. And no good.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. San Antonio on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
The Hornets roster not at full strength. The absence of Maxey really affects what they can do offensively. They rely on his playmaking, his scoring, and of course, especially his ability to space the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure anyone on the bench can do what he does. I think it's going to take a group effort.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Cardinal on the court for San Antonio. Outside Morant. Inside. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's the dude. With the mark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This will be his third trip to the free throw line. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. Well, the Heat's shooting poorly at only 28%. Outside Morant. Pass to Cardinal. And he's going for the lob. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. To the middle, the dude. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Morant. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Outside Morant. Pass to Dadye. Looking to end this cold spell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. to the wing, right side. From the elbow. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Dennis has gotten his third basket of the night.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to Dadier. Outside Morant. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
The dude's shot is off.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Morant, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Morant. Shots blocked. Here's the dude. Cardinal pulls it in. The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Shots good by Morant.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to the dude. And he banks in the layup. The dude's got 30.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Morant, the pass to Wiseman. Here's Dadier. And there's the rejection. Out to the right wing. Here's the dude. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Give him 30. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Down low. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small... Now a timeout called by Miami.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. They've had incredible success defensively. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And Miami calls timeout, and you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Ja Morant. And it's Clowney in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. All right, now an update on Ja Morant's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
I had a moment to catch up with the Heat's head athletic trainer. He confirmed that it's shin splints, and it's causing a great deal of discomfort right now. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Launches a 3. Counted from distance.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to the dude.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Outside Morant. They set the pick. Here's Dadier. That three's off the mark.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's the dude to the paint. Vassell outside. Here's the dude. Koulibaly defending. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 33 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Morant. Here's Clowney, defended by Jones. Here's Koulibaly. Jones grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And it's in there. The dude's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Stolen by Vassell. Here's the dude. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
And it's Morant with the ball for Miami. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Morant to stop the run. The rebound by the Spurs. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. The Heat shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Here's Dadier. He's guarded by Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dadier. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Vassell. Here's the dude. And yes, another basket.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What an incredible year.
Boy, he's brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. Here's Dadier. He's guarded by Vassell. Outside Koulibaly. And again, no good by Miami.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Dadier. Back to Morant. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
To get back on track. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 13 in the second half.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Picked it out of midair. To the right side. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
And Bam dropping another dime, never shy about sharing the ball.
The dude's shot is off. Miami has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Wiseman with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dennis. Lays it up and banks it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Well, the Heat's shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the dude.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Pass to Dadier. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Dennis with a rebound. And here are the Spurs now. Here's the dude. Can't get it to fall. Morant with it. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
No, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And the attrition of the long regular season showing itself. Both teams making do at less than full strength.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Rivers. Robinson is out there with Caffey. And it's Prosper in at the 4 slot. And for San Antonio. And this game, Clark, the season finale for both sides. We have had another great regular season in the NBA. And this one is in the books.
You're on top of it, right on, Kevin. And you look back on the season, how much has changed and all the surprises. I mean, it's amazing how quickly things can change in the NBA. Here we go.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Gary, guarded by Robinson. Here's Gary. Pass to Castle. Misses the 3. Here's Caffey. Lets it go with a 3. That shot, no good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. We're about 1 minute into the first.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Hawkins, nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. Clock at 4. The 3. Good on the triple.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Down low, here's Caffey, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Rivers. Valentine wide open. He fires. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
There's the pick. Fires from deep. The shot by Hawkins, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Castle. Up and in on the layup. Castle's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Caffey. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The dude passes to Valentine. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A nice shot by Rivers.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Knocked loose, stolen by Rivers. Here's Caffey. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to the dude. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Hawkins shot good.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The tray. Rebound San Antonio. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Rivers after the made shot from the dude. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's the dude. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
The dude hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Prosper. He has yet to score. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's the dude. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Finley's checked in for Los Angeles. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. 8-point game. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And the new power rankings are out, with the regular season coming to a close. You look at Chicago. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
When I look at San Antonio, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Here is Hawkins. 17 points in his last outing. Hits the three-point bomb. Caffey's got 10 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And the basket by Dennis.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Caffey. 10 points for him. And he's good on the three ball.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The three from Valentine. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here is Robinson. Scoreless thus far. Here's Caffey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Spurs leading by 8. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Miami got the job done. He scored 46 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And again, the Lakers no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Rivers following the bucket by the Spurs. That shot wide open. Rivers has got 5.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Here's the dude. He's got 12. Pass to Castle. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now Rivers. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. 1:11 left in the first. Here he goes. That one drops for him. He's got 7. Here's Castle. He's got 7. Pass to Dennis. Here's Castle. And here is Valentine. No good from outside. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Robinson, that's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Driving the lane, Robinson with the block. Hawkins with it. He's got 5. A nice shot by Rivers.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The dude passes to Valentine. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Rivers. Here's Finley. And the three off target. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Spurs lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Finley. Moses Moody is out there with Clark. And it's Prosper in at the 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Temple. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Prosper. Defended by Wembanyama. Temple gets the bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
San Antonio leading by 8. Wembanyama high post. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Moody. Now Finley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The Lakers with the ball. After the miss from the dude, Temple can't get it to go. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Clark. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Free throw drops for Temple. That one is no good. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Picked by Clark. Moody. Los Angeles with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from the dude. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rivers surveying the D. Robinson sets a screen for Rivers. No good on the 3. Spurs leading by 15. Pass to the dude. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 10. Sinks the triple.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Temple. Here's Moody. He drains the quick shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The dude passes to Dennis. A 3 from Wembanyama. And Moody pulls it down. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Finley. Now Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Temple. Again, Los Angeles.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Wembanyama passes to the dude. Launches it. Kept alive. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Moody the pass to Finley. Now here's Rivers. He's got 13. Robinson sets a screen for Rivers. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the inside, here's Gary. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Finley. Over Wembanyama. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Prosper's checked in. And it's Caffey in for Moody. And he's good on the second. Here's Rivers. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Rivers. From outside, off the mark. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Rivers. And that one's good. The dude.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Rivers with it. 13 points in the game. Here's Prosper. 6 to shoot. Now Rivers launches a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one's good. The dude's got 27.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Prosper. Hawkins passes to Caffey. Now here's Rivers. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Rivers. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Rivers has got 16.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's the dude. Rebounded by Prosper.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Here's Hawkins. Offensive rebound. Robinson misses. San Antonio leading by 17. Here's the dude. And he uses the glass on the layup. The dude's got 31.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for the dude. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 11 assists and 6 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Fires the 3, and that one's good. Caffey. He's got 16.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Valentine with it. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. There's the pick from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rivers kicks to Robinson. Pass to Caffey. From 17 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Caffey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here is Hawkins. Here's Rivers. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Lakers. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. We're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 16. To the left side wing. Pass to Caffey. Beyond the arc. Valentine grabs the board. Valentine's got 4 rebounds in this game. And for Los Angeles, Rivers out there with Hawkins. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Caffey. And it's Prosper in the power forward position.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now Rivers. From deep. Caffey's shot is off. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Rivers. Robinson pulls it in. Gary off target at the rim. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Prosper. Back to Rivers. Robinson sets a screen for Rivers. And the Lakers with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in field goal percentage. This is a team that cares about efficiency. They run plays the right way, and then, of course, they have the talent to finish.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from the dude. Lakers trail by 20. It's Hawkins on the wing. Back to Rivers. Pass to Prosper. Here is Hawkins. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Caffey. Traps in the tray. Caffey's got 21.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that one's good, the dude.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And yes, it's good. Rivers has got 18 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Castle. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. The Lakers #1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
The first one falls. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers.
SMP. Get in there.
Here's the dude. 37 points for him. Here's Dennis. Yep, that one goes. Dennis has got 5 now.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Mobo. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Temple. That one goes. Count it. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Here's Gary. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. He's got 5.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Temple, the pass to Moody. The 3-ball. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from the dude. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Temple. He's got 8. Here's Finley. The wing jumper off target. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
The dude passes to Dennis. Here's the dude. He got it again. Sensational.
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games. Simply spectacular. And so it's San Antonio going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be all. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Lakers with some changes. They've got Wembenyama, the dude out there with Castle. Then there's Valentine. That's the San Antonio 5. The offensive rebound, Wembenyama.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Rivers. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Pass to Prosper. Jacks up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's the dude. And that one is good. The dude's got 45 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here is Hawkins. Back to Rivers. This one for three. A rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's the dude. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The dude's got 16 here in the second half.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now here's Rivers. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the dude. And that one drops for him. The dude's got 49 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Rivers passes to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Hawkins. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Count that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And then Rivers with the dunk.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with
good. He hits again.
And he once again surpasses the half-century mark. And he's passed his own record for the most 50-point games in a season.
He is a nightmare to defend. Try as they might, it seems like defenses are simply powerless to slow him down. Here's Rivers, and it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Lakers with some changes. .144 left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Finley can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 23. Going inside. And the basket by Castle.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the dude.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Both free throws good from the dude. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Here's Caffey. Good on the three-point shot.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work.
Hits it again. Wow.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant, GA. He's put them on his back all season long. Here's Hawkins. Valentine grabs the board. Here's the dude. And the layup is good. The dude's got 59 points.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? Fans live for games like this one.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
Over his 10-game stretch, he's taken on a bigger role in this offense. His usage rate has gone up, and he's accepted this additional responsibility seamlessly.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle, and it's Valentine in at the power forward position. And for Los Angeles, we've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Caffey in at small forward. And these two-game season series have been proposed as a way of cutting down on all the travel.
Yeah, if there's any downside for the fans, it would be the repetition. It's nice to shuffle teams on the docket to keep things fresh.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Pass to Prosper. Here's Hawkins. Here's Caffey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hawkins. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Valentine. To the middle. The dude's shot is off. Here's Rivers. The three. No good on the shot. To the inside. It's tipped. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Prosper. Here's Caffey. There's the drive. Can't hit from in close.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Rivers. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And the basket is good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The teardrop. Rebound San Antonio. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Will it go? It's not going to go for him.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Castle for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Spurs, number 1.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Prosper. Fires from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Spurs lead by 7. Here's the dude. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Good work there as it goes.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Rivers. They set the screen. They need this. Oh, swiped away. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Prosper. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Hawkins hits a three-pointer. Hawkins has got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Castle. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Lakers trail by 9. Caffey passes to Rivers. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hawkins. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's the dude. Here's Valentine. Drops in the 3.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Pass to Hawkins. Screen by Robinson. Hawkins, the pass to Rivers. Here's Hawkins. The 3 is up. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Caffey. Here's Hawkins. Rivers, the pass to Finley. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Spurs making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Minute 32 left to play in the first. Valentine passes to Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Finley. And here's Moody. The 3 ball. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And 1-0. And good! There's another!
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in a season.
Well, to call him a force on the offensive end wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the ages. Finley can't hit.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Lakers trail by 21. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Yet another bucket!
And we've known he was closing in for a while now, but to see him cross that finish line is something special to behold.
And he's done it again. Once more, setting and advancing the record for most points in a season. He continues to push that envelope. Outside Moody, 5 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. And so it's San Antonio ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we welcome you back, how about the record-setting year he has had?
Yeah, he established a new mark for points in a season. Think about all the great years in the history of this league. He scored more points than anyone. Our hats are off to him.
We've got Brandon Clark, and it's Prosper in at the 4. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with 59 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double-teamed. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Temple. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Finley. The rebound by the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Pass to the dude. Clock at 6. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's the dude. 10 points for him. Spurs need to get one up here. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Temple, the pass to Finley. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Castle.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Prosper. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Clark is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Mobo. Here's Finley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And that one's good. Temple.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Dennis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Lakers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Moody. Here's Temple. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. In third, the Spurs.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Rivers, coming off a 31-point game against San Antonio.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Dennis gets the bucket. Dennis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's Rivers. No points yet. Pass to Moody. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen away. Robbed. Driving inside. Here's Valentine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Valentine's got 17 points.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Temple, the pass to Finley. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebound by San Antonio. Valentine's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Rivers, the pass to Robinson. Back to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Temple. Robinson on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. San Antonio's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And yep, it's good.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Rivers. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Screen by Robinson. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. San Antonio has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Castle for 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
San Antonio has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Wembanyama's shot is good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Rivers. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
The dude's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Rivers, the pass to Temple. And here's Moody. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Moody's got 5 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's the dude. 18 points for him. Valentine can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Takes a 3. Pass to Finley. Fires the 3. Valentine with the rebound.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Well, the Lakers shooting just around 26% for the game. Temple, the pass to Rivers.
Watch outside.
A minute 29 left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Temple's got 9 points now in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
The dude. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Rivers. No made baskets yet. Outside Moody. Three-pointer. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's the dude. And a nice finish on the layup. The dude's got 25 points in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Moody. Back to Rivers. To the inside. Stolen! 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the dude. To the left wing. Here's Dennis. Sinks the tray. Dennis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's San Antonio, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Castle, and it's Dennis in at the 3. Here's Rivers. Yet to see a basket. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's the dude. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Caffey. Back to Rivers. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Robinson. Back to Rivers. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 10 points for him.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Hawkins can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. They get it back. Here's Valentine. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Hawkins. The Lakers with another miss.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Valentine passes to the dude. From 12 feet. Rebounded by Prosper. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Dennis. Here's the dude. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. 1 fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Here's Hawkins. Back to Rivers. Here's Caffey, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pure from three-point range. Caffey's got his second basket on the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Prosper. Down low. Hawkins, the pass to Rivers. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Caffey, good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Castle. Here's Dennis. Here's the dude. Rebounded by Prosper. Here's Hawkins. He's got 9. The Spurs making a switch here. And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Prosper.
I got him.
Back to Rivers. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Rivers has got 5 now.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's the dude. That's 29 for him. Here's Dennis. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Rivers, good.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
To the middle. Here's Castle. Soft touch off the glass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Caffey passes to Hawkins. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. The Lakers, second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to the dude. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe.
And really strong at the line since the break.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Temple. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's Dennis. Right side, Wembanyama. 3-pointer. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
They grab their own miss. Pass to the dude. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Finley, covered by Wembanyama. The fader. He can't get that one to fall.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And the Lakers shooting 47% during this third quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Temple, the pass to Robinson. Here's Caffey. Pass to Temple, looking to win the run, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dennis. 10 points for him. To the paint. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Clock at 4. From the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Temple, the pass to Finley. Pass to Moody. Here's Finley. There's the triple. The shot off that time. Here's the dude. Moody defends. Here's Wembanyama. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Finley. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. There's a screen. From deep. That one no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's San Antonio making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. With the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. We've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Caffey in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Dennis. Up and in on the layup.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hawkins. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Here's the dude. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The dude's got 37.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Yo, Bettina.
How tired are you after setting this record?
I could score all night, I'm not tired at all, scoring buckets while thousands of people are cheering for you and against you. I'm not tired at all, Bettina. Michelle.
What's your favorite way to score?
Nothing beats capping off a beautiful sequence of ball movement. That's art in real life. Thank you, Michelle.
Man, MP, you're a cheat code.
MP just broke the game. Most points scored in a single season.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.